This is the EU solo cash cap, which means we're going to be playing on 100 ping and playing against the quote-unquote best players in the world. That means we're going to have to use a strategy considering I'm not the best player in the world, so we're going to be using the new armored trucks that spawn all around the map, but we're going to be going for two specific ones. We're going to be going for this one on the west near Shiny, and this one on the north near Flooded Frogs. This is because these are the ones that are closer to gas stations, which means that we're going to be able to refuel and get our truck back to max health. Now, going into game one, we had a decent kill off spawn, but then we went for an armored car, and, well, you'll see what happens. Annoyed, bro. Like, what do I do? After a disappointing game one, I knew I needed a good game to come back, so instead of going for the car this game, we just decided to play that normally, and then next game we'd go for the car and lock it. So here's how this game went. After that clean off spawn, I knew I had to play for the win, so I rotated the black market and got some extra splashes, but on the way back in the zone, we get keyed. After picking up that kill, I knew I had the best loot in the game, and I knew this lobby was the greatest, so now it was time to pick up the pace. After that much needed win, all we had to do was keep up the pace. So here going into game number 3, all we needed was a top 5 or something solid, keep up on consistency and be right on our track to qual. We actually took it to After another decent game, we're going into game 4 with a great mentality, especially since we finally secured the car and absolutely pop off. Definitely a weird play by him. I really thought I could fully through Yo, what's going on, guys? So unfortunately, my last game of the cup, the footage did get corrupted. So I'm gonna go into replay here with you guys and look at the last game, maybe comment on a few things and show you guys what I did. So this game, we did get the charge 10 and got some decent loot. Played a lot of zone. That's gonna be your friend in a lot of these solo cash cups. You're gonna play a lot of zone. As soon as you get close to something, you want to get in. But most of the time, if you just forwards in zone, you'll have really good loot, and you can make a good game out of it. So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, playing dead side as well as with the car is just really broken this season. So that's what the car is really good for. Is you just get dead side, you get your mats up, and then you go into end game with max mats almost every time. I know I didn't do the car strat too much in today's video, but if you guys would like, I can do a entire video on doing it in every region and seeing if we can pull up to every region. So I know this strat really works on high pin. Since you don't have to fight as much, you just stay dead side and get good rotates in. So if you guys want to see that, leave a comment down below and like the video. For these type of rotates, it's really broken. I mean, 90% of the time, if you're doing this rotate without a car, you're just going to be absolutely fried. The car is really broken for that. Because most of the time, I mean, you're going to go into this end game with no heals, no anything, but I'm still cap mats and pretty much cap heals, so it's really broken. So yeah, going into this game, all I need was a top 10. Just playing some simple Fortnite and pretty much an insta-qual. I do leave the car a bit earlier in this game, but you can always bring the car later on if you want to, if you have a chance to. It's worth it, but if you are in an odd situation, then a lot of times it's going to be a little bit greedy. Just gotta know when to leave it. So yes, we did qual finals, but unfortunately I could not play finals. But if you want to see more videos on how to qual to solo cash cups or on high ping, then hit that like down below and comment. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys later.